Toastmasters and dear guests present here and joining online. A lovely morning to all of you. Good morning. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the meeting number 572 of our Invictus Toastmasters. Meeting number is 572. Yes. Just like sun rises every morning for all of us, it spreads its light equally. Here at Toastmaster, we learn together. What if in this beautiful, supportive, and positive learning environment? When one Toastmaster grows, we all feel that growth because we grow together, we rise together. Am I right?
Yes.
If you consider me right, please appreciate it by clapping. Now, as your Sergeant at Arms, I, Toastmaster Shireen, will guide you through the core values, mission of Toastmaster, followed by housekeeping rules. The four shining core values of Toastmasters are integrity, respect, service, and excellence. And the mission of Toastmaster is to provide a positive and supportive learning environment to its members to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. And now, to keep our meeting capacity and well organized, let us first dot the I's and cross the T's with a few housekeeping rules. Number one, as Toastmaster, we avoid discussing topics like sex, politics, and religion. Please keep your mobile phones on silent mode, please, to avoid unnecessary distraction. Please refrain from speaking and moving around and cross-talking when someone is here delivering their speech or explaining any word. Online friends, please add DM guest before your name and your role next to it for easy identification. And please mute your mic if you are not speaking, and please keep your cameras on while you are speaking. And friends, if you have any technical problem, please feel free to contact our tech master or host of the meeting. And now it is time to welcome our very erudite and punctilious presiding officer. She truly lives the love of learning, a voracious reader, and she is very disciplined about her reading. And someday she misses it, she actually goes bananas until she finishes the book. She works as a medical content manager by day, and by evening she turns into a passionate research scholar. So please welcome our presiding officer, Toastmaster Dr. Sangeeta. With huge round of applause.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shireen. Good morning, all my fellow Invictans. When I joined this club, we were all Invictus, and when I became the president, I felt a motherly bond with everyone, even though I'm unmarried. And for me, my mother is my dad. And I woke up in the morning today and called my dad and wished him Happy Mother's Day. I didn't wish my mom because she will be angry in the evening, and then she'll come to me, "Who gave you birth? Was it your dad? I did everything. I kept you for 9 months." But trust me, I cannot decide whether I have got all the motherly love from my mother or my father. Because motherly love is something that your best friends can also provide for you, irrespective of genders. When we say motherly bond, it is just the bond that is unconditional. But yes, as we know, there is nothing unconditional. Even mother's love is conditional. Yes, it is conditional because it might be a little bit hard to understand, but for a mother, their child is the best, no matter what. And I realized when my mother said she didn't come to the division contest, thank God I didn't come, or else I would have fought for you. And that is how mothers are. They will fight for their child no matter what. So today, I wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. irrespective of your mother or a father or a dear friend or a closest buddy who have helped everyone in need. So happy Mother's Day to all of you. Thank you. And welcome to 572nd meeting of Invictus Toastmasters. And yes, we have a little bit of less attendance because all our students are having their exams and now they would be burning the midnight oil. But trust me, if anyone has been a student, Sundays and study will all start at 9 o'clock. But it is just, we understand like, okay, if we come, we might be more here rather than the exam time. So let's wish all our students all the best for tomorrow. Even though they are not here, they can check the recording later. And with this, I really want to thank all of you for coming because I understand it's a Mother's Day and you might want to celebrate with your mother. And with this, I would want to ask who all have got a strict mother. Oh wow, you're lucky. Oh wow. Why am I raising my hands? Thank God my mom is not here. She would have shown her eyes. So we all understand this, but with this, we have a special meeting. And before anything, we have to introduce our guests today. I can see 4 guests. Yes, you are still a guest. So you have to introduce again. And it is a wonderful time where you have to come on stage. Okay, yeah, you have to. I can see that. And you are just as expressive as my mother. But it's good, actually. This is a practice. Whenever you come here, it is always a practice. Even when you are and what you do and how it came to you.
Can I tell about what is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Subodh, and yeah, I'm working with the media industry, so and getting something here. So there was some hesitation to speak my thoughts to my colleagues and my bosses, my professional life. That's why I joined this. Okay, so first of all, happy Mother's Day to all. And I just want to thank to my mothers who give me a lot of love, lot of cares, and many things we cannot value for all these. So, and I want to close my speech. God's yeah, God's God cannot be everywhere, could not be everywhere. So that's why see God made mother for us. Thank you.
And whenever I hear this quote, I always remember my father. Is anything wrong with me? But yes, as I have got a very loving mother, but she's strict, but my father is excessively good. He's capable of being my mom. Anyway, thank you for this. Again, it's your turn.
Hi, good morning. I am Pooja. I worked with FedEx at ITI Airport. In public forum, I forgot all words, and I'm very very underconfident. This is a very problem I find.
But it's very good to see that you are coming and again you are participating. Very good. And now we have 2 more guests. Yes, please.
Good morning, everyone. This is my first time I come on stage, and I am feeling very unconfident, inconfident, very happy. And myself, Pawan Sharma, and I am doing CA, and I am here to uh, to learn, to explore, and thank you so much.
thank you for being so courageous, because we all understand how much frightened we are also when we are here, but as we come here again and again, it's just a practice. Thank you. And now we have another guest.
Thank you all. Thank you, doctor, for inviting me here. My name is Amit. I work with SBI General Insurance as a claim manager. By profession, I'm an advocate. I teach students also. The reason for me coming here that I'm out of practice. I used to practice a lot. I used to give lectures and all. But it's been 5 years. I'm not able to practice. So the reason why I came here is this. And about my journey, I guess I came here in Delhi around 10 years ago. I started with history course as a junior advocate. Gradually, I upskill myself, and later now, today I'm standing here in front of you, telling about my journey.
Best thing is we have a lot of advocates here. We are in safe hands. Thank you. Thank you, Amit. And do we have any guests online? Right? Everyone is celebrating Mother's Day. We only get one day to celebrate. And then mothers will scold us for 364 days. Anyway, okay, we don't have any other guests. So we can move on with the meeting. Yes. Let's do some active trying to call this. This mom is calling again and again. Hello, Mom. Why are you calling me?
Hello, where have you been?
Mom,
Can't you pick up mom's call?
Mom, I'm the president of Toastmaster.
What is Toastmaster, Postmaster? And even if you're president, prime minister, or whatever, I don't care. You have to pick up mom's call.
Mom, don't you want me to be as eloquent as you?
Okay, now tell me what is Toastmaster thing that you always tell me.
Okay, Mom, you know what? In this Toastmasters meeting, we get to talk a lot, unlike what you do at home. But you know, we have a segment called prepared speeches. Actually, we have three segments. The first one is prepared speeches, where a lot of people come and give speeches what they have already prepared. And the second segment is impromptu speech. You know when dad scolds you, you give impromptu speeches. Exactly.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
remember that I do.
Here we only get 2 minutes, unlike you.
Fine, fine. Is there some evaluation also, or is just speech? And I think they should evaluate you first.
Yes, Mom, the third segment is the evaluation, but no one evaluates me other than the general evaluator. But yes, all the speeches and the impromptu speeches are being evaluated, and the whole meeting is evaluated by our general evaluator. Mom, can I attend the meeting now, please?
Fine, and make sure you come before 6. Otherwise, I'm going to tell dad. Okay?
Okay. Okay, let's start the meeting soon, or else my mom will call again. Let's call our general evaluator and get the meeting done on time, or else you know what will happen to me, Dad. General evaluator, Toastmaster Ritesh.
Good morning, fellow Toastmaster, dear guest and dear online guest. Welcome to the 572 meeting. And first of all, first thing first, I would like to introduce my punctilious team. That's a tag team. So first is Timer Manali. Yes, please come and explain your role.
Morning Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, online Toastmasters, and dear guests. I am your timer today, and I will monitor the time taken by every speaker. There are three speakers today that I will monitor the time for. First one is your prepared speeches. Second one is for table topics, and third one is for evaluation that will happen here. Okay, then I have three flags. First one is green. This I will show when you are about to reach your allotted time. This is the yellow bar. This I will show when you will reach midway. And this is the red flag. This I will show when you have already completed your time and you are running out of your time. And now for impromptu speak, for prepared speeches, the allotted time is 5 to 7 minutes. But as today TM Aman has told me that TM Shireen will take 20 minutes. So at 15 minutes, I will show you this green card. At 17 minutes, 30 seconds, I will show you this yellow card. And at 20 minutes, I will show you this red card. And for other speakers, the allotted time is 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will show this green card. At 6 minutes, I will show yellow card. And at the end of the time, 7 minutes, I will show this red card. For our table topics, the allotted time is 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will show this green card. At 1 minute, 30 seconds, I will show yellow card. And at the end of the time, that is 2 minutes, I will show this red card. And last but not the least, for evaluators, the allotted time is 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will show this green card. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, I will show this yellow card. And at the end of the time, that is your 3 minutes, I will show this red card. Last but not the least, again, I want to say that it's not only about how and what you say. It's also important that at what time you say what you want to say, because time is precious. So over to you.
Thanks so much. So you should not do something like this. So Toastmaster Aman is our aha counter.
Friends, imagine you're riding a car or bike, if whatever you prefer, and there are so many potholes, speed breakers in your journey. How will that journey be? Anyone? Bumpy, not so satisfying, right? Many times the speeches are something similar. There are filler words like uh, like so. So is one word that I generally use a lot. Many of you would know. So my point is, our aim is to be mindful of these filler words and avoid using them. I want all of you to have a journey on Delhi Dehradun Expressway, full of smooth road, no potholes, no speed breakers. So I'll be counting all the filler words and presenting my report towards the end of the meeting when called upon by the general evaluator. Over to you.
Thanks, Toastmaster Aman. Now the next important fact member is our grammarian Toastmaster Bhavani. Over to you, Toastmaster Bhavani.
Thank you, Ritesh. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. First of all, a happy Mother's Day to all wonderful mothers and motherly figures out there. As a grammarian for today, my role is to listen carefully to how language is used throughout the meeting. I will be noting interesting words, effective expression, and also a few opportunities where we can refine our language. Today, the word of the day is punctilious. Punctilious means being very careful and paying attention to every small detail. Just remember punctual and meticulous, so it's punctilious. Example in sentence, my teacher is very punctilious about grammar. Today's idiom of the day is dot the I's and cross the T's. It means, again, to pay attention to every small details and do things properly. Before sending, for example, before sending the email, make sure you dot the I's and cross the T's. I encourage everyone to use both the word of the day and the idiom of the day. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thanks, Toastmaster Bhavani. So we make sure that you engage and listen everything in the meeting, and because everyone has put in their efforts into it. So for that, we have listener in from my team, that is Toastmaster Lakwinder. Over to you, Toastmaster Lakwinder.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ritesh. Good morning, everyone. Today meeting is is extra special because we are celebrating the most powerful and selfless person in our life, our mother. They are our first teacher, first supporter, and sometimes our unpaid life coach too. As a listener today, I will be very punctilious while listening to all the speakers, picking up inspiring thoughts, memorable lines, and maybe few emotional moments as well. So speakers, don't worry. I am listening with full attention, just like our mother do when we ask for money. Over back to Toastmaster Ritesh. So
So,
yeah,
Master, in that. So in the general evaluation session, I think I got this opportunity for the first time, and when I closely observed the role of general evaluators, have you heard the term called train the trainer?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a role of evaluate the evaluator. So I have a team of tag team. So you do the evaluation, but somebody will evaluate you. I have another team of evaluation, speech evaluators, and that also evaluated by me. So that's a wonderful structure, I think, given by Toastmaster. So over to you, Timots.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ritesh. Now let us dive into an important segment, which is the prepared speech. And our first speaker is Toastmaster Shirin. Before that, I would like to call Toastmaster Lakwinder, who is the evaluator for Toastmaster Shirin.
thank you, Toastmaster Risaal, for calling me on the stage. Good afternoon again, fellow Toastmasters. Okay, I'm audible, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So I am an evaluator of Toastmaster Shirin speech today. Her project is level 4, project 1. Speech title is Will We Finally Listen? An objective of the speech is to influence the audience through simple storytelling, emotional connection, and a clear call to action, followed by a question and answer session. Timer, please note the timing of the speech is 15 to 20 minutes. Over back to you, Toastmaster
Thank you very much,
Rishad.
Toastmaster Lakwinder. I now invite Toastmaster Shirin, our first speaker. Shirin, will we finally listen? Will we finally listen to So, will we finally listen? This is the silent request of Mother Earth, our mother. In 1968, during Apollo mission Apollo 8, William Anders circled the moon and captured an iconic image of Earth, known as, do you know what it was called? Anyone?
Mother Earth,
It was called Earthrise. Earthrise. And 1 year later, during mission Apollo 11, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins reached the moon. And then in a lunar module, Eagle, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon. And Neil Armstrong said, Eagle has landed. And then he stepped on the moon and said, this is first step for man and a giant leap for mankind. Fellow Toastmasters and respected guests present here and there, good afternoon. Today is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all. But we all have one mother, our Earth, our Mother Earth, right? I have a question. I have to ask something. When we celebrate reaching the moon, but how often do we take pause and appreciate the planet we left behind. I have one more question to ask. Do you think greatness is gifted or built? Right. Honestly, if greatness is gifted, many people would have applied for home delivery by. But life doesn't work like that. Every day, we step out, we walk, we drink, we eat, we breathe. But how often do we take pause and think about who provided us all of these things? Let me take you to two wonderful stories from two blockbuster movies with extraordinary messages. First, Thor. This character played by versatile actor Chris Hemsworth. And in this movie, Thor is a strong, powerful prince, but a little overconfident and slightly arrogant. He thinks in that movie, I am ready to become a king. But life said, relax. Relax. First learn how to behave. But because of his arrogance, he lost his power. And his father, Odin, the king of Asgard, his father, sent him to earth powerless, without any power. And how, my fellow Toastmaster, how many of you remember the funny coffee moment of Thor, which I remember? I explained it some times back. So here on earth, Thor learned, and through lessons and failures, he gained his power once again. And not only he gained his power, but he became a responsible, selfless warrior. And the message is, greatness is not gifted, it is built through responsibility. And second, another story, another movie, another world. A world is written, directed, produced, and created by legendary James Cameron. And the world is Pandora. And the movie is Avatar. Avatar. So in this movie, in this world, Pandora, blue people lives where everything is connected. Animal, people, nature, everything is connected. And what inspires me the most, what touched me the most, their bonding. Because friends, when there is bonding, there is respect. And when there is respect, there is love. And the message is, greatness is not gifted, it is built through connection. And you must be thinking, why am I talking about stories and movies here? Are you thinking like that? If yes, raise your hand. Yes, of course. But first of all, stories and movies connect us. And second, stories and movies motivate us to act. And both these stories have powerful messages. Thor teaches us about responsibility, and Pandora teaches us about connection. And when responsibility meets connection, respect is born. And when respect is there, we don't destroy, we protect, whether it is anything or relationship. So, when I think about these stories and movies, something deep inside my heart, I think we all actually already know that how to care, how to connect, and how to protect the things we truly love. But somewhere in our busy life, sometimes we forget it. So this made me ask some questions. Do we really love our planet? Do we really care the people around us? Do we really love and care flora and fauna and nature around us? Or are we slowly destroying it? Dear friends, we have only one, this beautiful blue planet, our Mother Earth. And without it, we are nothing. So why not build a skill of caring? Plant a tree, respect people around us, respect and care the flora and fauna and nature around us with empathy, love, connection, respect, and responsibility. And I practice and follow these habits. Since my childhood, I practice a very simple habit of saving water. And that has reminded me that caring is a choice. All these values I have learned from my parents, my respected parents. And every morning, when I go for morning walk, I don't just greet and meet people around me. I feel connected with the plants, with the trees, with the birds, with the flora, fauna, and nature around me. And that again, once again, reminds me that caring is a choice. And we can begin with first step, small habit, and small action. Because honestly, if Thor can build responsibility and Pandora can live with connection, we can also build these qualities too. And this is the silent request of our planet, our Mother Earth, our responsibility, our home. And I ask you, and I ask myself, will we finally listen? Because truth is, our power is our planet. Thank you. Thank you, Amit. And now I would like to listen your thoughts and your questions if you have. Raise your hand. And online friends, please, you can raise your hand if you want to share your thought or any questions.
Question. Could you give us 5 suggestions on how to save water?
Yes. Actually, we all are doing this because we all respect water. I know that. But if we can use water very carefully, usefully, or we are doing this like in our kitchen, like in our bathrooms, like if we use our cleaning purposes, we can use water by recycling. Like suppose I wash my hair, I store that shampoo water in my tub. I made a bucket and store in that. And sometimes I that throw in the flush because the shampoo and that they clean the surface and everything and water. I save water also. And like same manner in my kitchen, I use vegetables and the fruits or the extra etc. with fresh water after the cleaning with the pesticide. Then I put those water in my bowl and in my garden. So in that way we can use water, save water, recycle water, and this is a very simple habit. We can do it in our busy life. Yes.
I would also like to share a tip. We have RO in our house.
Yes.
So the water
Yeah.
drained from the RO.
Yeah.
So we preserve it and we give it to plants or we use it for washing or we use it for
Yes. Right. It's a good way to use water and recycle water. Thank you. Thank you. Online friends, if you have any question or your thoughts. Yes, yes.
Actually, I'm a plant lover, so I have many plants. So I am giving excess of water to plants to keep green and healthy plants. So it is waste of water, or this will reduce my plants. How can we save the water for watering the plants? Because everybody says we have a lot of plants and you are wasting water.
plants is necessary for us. They give us oxygen. So if you are doing, but not give excess water, right? The right amount of water is beneficial for the plants. Anyone?
It's like every plant is we have succulent plants. And depends on like the water levels different plant wise because I have killed a lot of plants because it was my mistake. I didn't know which plant to water more and which plant to water less. So there are techniques and there are sustainable pipes where yeah, exactly. So that decides the level of water all the plants needs and will water your plants often. That way you can also save water and you also know which plant is more
If I water my plants, so my tank is almost half and half.
Yes, Aman.
Sharing, that was a lovely speech. I have a question.
Thank you.
What is one thing that you have observed from your childhood that we have stopped doing in order to make our world a more livable place? Is there anything?
Can you elaborate your question?
If you compare it from your childhood to the present time, is there anything that you notice that as a human or as a civilization we have stopped doing and that is hampering the our mother in a sustainable way?
I can say that everybody is doing their bit from their perspective, and nobody harm the. But yes, of course, in this busy life, they forget doing something good. They want to do, but sometimes they forget.
Many examples.
Like if you have plants in your home, and in a hurry you forget to give water there, or sometime in a hurry you leave open your tap, and after eating you are in hurry and you left over the food. So we can stop doing this. By this we can save our food item and we can save water, and we can develop a good habit.
So we have our individual actions and even if we do our bit. But on the other hand, we have big industries or big organizations or even companies which have a more high stake in what they are contributing, pollution or so on. So how can we be part of that picture and would our individual actions even be necessary when all of this is happening? And even if they are doing all of that, can we do something to stop it or how can we do our bit in that?
Your question is very thoughtful question and very relevant to this topic. So industries are doing their best. So they are polluting the rivers and atmosphere around the any factory and everything. But nowadays they are doing their best to protecting the environment and protecting the river. Because many government policies are also there and they are also very alert and doing this. And regarding our civilians and normal people, we can do our bit to save our mother earth and to save our planet, and we are all doing this. So but we need to motivate us again and again, because sometimes we forget. So motivation is necessary. That's why I brought this topic. Yes.
I think motivation, more than motivation, I think awareness is required at every level, especially from schools level, like the conservation of water.
Yes.
People are less aware, I believe, that will not like that extent, but awareness should be spread around that conservation and preservation, sustainability. Basically.
Right. You are right. I absolutely agree with you. Online friends, if you have any question, please. Online friends. Okay.
Something for conserving energy or conserving water. What one habit would you suggest that we can talk to our children that they invite their habits themselves so as to conserve our water?
This is very simple. In our school, all children are reading how to conserve water and how to protect our environment. We need to tell our children that just follow these instructions which are in our books. And in that way, we can spread the awareness, like Toastmaster Ritesh explaining this, that Toastmaster Sangeeta explaining this. I guess all from my side.
Thanks, Shane, for delivering.
Thank you. And for using this stage space for talking about such a pertinent issue, especially on Mother's Day. That's very thoughtful thought process. And this is also music to my ears because I work in environment sustainability and climate. And as you also mentioned, Toastmaster Ritesh, that inculcating this at a very young age is extremely important. And I think we should all look at this way, that we are not really saving the environment, we are simply saving ourselves, because our existence is very much inherently connected to the existence and harmony of what is in our surroundings, our nature, the animals, the flora, fauna, and everything, and even our fellow human beings. So if we at least care for ourselves and if we care for our family, we should save the nature. So it's not something that we are just doing a favor. We are just doing a favor for ourselves. Let's take a moment to drop feedback for Toastmaster Shireen in the guest group. Time's up. I will hand over to Toastmaster Sangeeta.
I was writing in between, but yes, I can share it. Thank you for choosing such topic on this day. And let's move on to our next speech. And it is by our very old Toastmaster Deepak. He has already completed one pathway. This is his second pathway going on. And we get to learn so much from him. So why wait? But let's call his evaluator first, Toastmaster Amu.
Hello everyone. Hi once again. I'm back as the evaluator for the second speaker, that is Toastmaster Deepak. Okay, now he has changed his background. Earlier it was better. It was along the line with the Mother's Day. So I'll start with the speech objective. Please note that it is the second speech. It is of the two-part speech, and the objective is for the speaker to implement feedbacks received and improve from the last speech. In first speech, Shraddha had given feedback to use conversation with vocal variety and stage movement. The pathway is engaging humor. Project is 4 and the level is 1. Timer, please note the time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. I wish the speaker all the very best. I will give my evaluation when called upon by the general evaluator.
Toastmaster Aman, and I can't wait to see such an amazing. I'll just pin it so that we all can just see an amazing library. And yeah, Toastmaster Deepak, trading books for beats, Toastmaster Deepak.
I'll just rotate the for the benefit of time.
Yes. Hi, Toastmaster Deepak. Can you see us? The screen is frozen.
Fellow citizens,
There is some lag.
Hello.
Hi. Could you please start over? There was some lag. We could not hear you. Your screen is also not.
Okay.
Now you're live. Yeah. Now you're back.
Maybe.
Perhaps maybe it's due to the background. Maybe I don't know. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Yeah. You're not audible. We can't hear you. We can see you, but we can't hear you. We can't hear you. No. We can see you. Yes. We can see you, but we can't hear you. Yeah. Online participants, can you hear you?
Yeah, you can. We can hear you, but we cannot hear Toastmaster Deepak.
Earlier we could hear him, but now we can't hear
Yeah,
him.
correct.
Could you check whether, okay. Toastmaster Deepak, could you speak again? Could you just remove the background and then check?
Yeah, maybe remove the background or region.
But yeah, the background is too good.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
part of.
No, we cannot hear. We cannot hear.
Earlier we could hear you, but now we can't.
Yeah, he's trying to say something.
We can't.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Now.
Yes. Now
Hello.
we can hear. Now we can hear you. Yeah. Yes. Are you ready?
Okay.
Are you ready to begin with your
Yes, I
speech?
am ready.
Okay. All right. You may start when you feel like.
Fellow citizens of Maplewood, it is a universal truth that there are exactly 24 hours in a day. And we spend exactly 23 of them desperately avoiding boredom. Mark Twain famously said, "A classic is a book that people praise and don't read." Well, Maplewood houses a massive building filled with 50,000 classics. Tonight, I propose a radical, vibrant shift for our town. A movement I called trading books for beats. Show of hands, how many of you have read a physical book cover to cover this year? Have you read any book cover to cover? Okay, I can see few people raising their hands for people, but many of you are suddenly fascinated by the ceiling. It's okay. You are in a safe space here. We know you were busy watching trending reels. We must face reality. Our public library is completely empty. There are no people in our libraries. Only books. Just talking to each other quietly and nobody listening to them. The silence isn't respectful, it's lonely. We have become so obsessed with the punctilious of traditional library etiquette that we have forgotten how to actually connect with our libraries, with the books. Recently, I asked a teenager about their favorite book, and the puzzled kid said, "Mr. Mayor, book? Huh. Is this a new streaming app?" His friend chimed in. "You mean a long printed out PDF? Why do that? Why do we do that to a tree? Modern generation speaks in TikToks. We don't read. We scroll on this funny device, mobile. And so, as the mayor of Maplewood, I am officially proposing that we close this library. Hear me out. Imagine that this massive library space can be used as a community hub. This is the heart of trading books with for beats. A venue for live performances, stand-up comedy, and weekend dance parties. Complete with a lounge of cold beer, a good smoke, and a genuine connection. But Mayor, the books! Some of you might ask, what will happen to these books? Don't worry. My legal team made sure to dot the I's and cross the T's on city ordinances for a massive garage sale. Book lovers can buy them cheaply, and the leftovers, winter year gets cold, right? In Delhi. A few encyclopedias might keep our new dance floor toasty. Call every discount ticket to everywhere. Ticket when a 5G connection takes you there instantly. Let's break down why every genre is better served by screens. Let's talk about comedy. Laughing alone makes you feel unhinged. Comedy needs a stage. Romance. Reading a romantic book takes a week. Swiping right takes seconds. Efficiency. Action and thriller. You cannot read a car chase. Correct, Yuvraj? You need surround sound and CGI. Horror. A book can't execute a jump scare. The only trick is paper cut. The tablet, the iPad, the greatest babysitter, Pega Pig, does the heavy lifting now. No need for books. Why read 800 pages of biographies when Wikipedia gives you 3 bullet points? Science fiction. Oh, don't worry about the technical punctilious of warp drives. Ask ChatGPT for a poem. Mythological fiction. Why read about a lone warrior when a cinematic universe brings legends to life in 4K? The triumph hits hard with a subwoofer. Some argue reading builds character, but reading takes time. With artificial intelligence, AI, you don't need to read. AI gives you the takeaways and even dots the I's and cross the T's on your report in 3 seconds. 3. Why take the stairs when the elevator is right there? Think, do you need to take stairs or take an elevator? Is better choice. Groucho Marx said, I find television very educating. Every time somebody turns on the set, I go into the other room and read a book. Well, Maplewood, we are turning on the music up and staying in the room together. And it is time to evolve. It's time to fully commit to trading books for beats. Let's stop whispering and start dancing out loud. Let's use this library for better use. Why waste this space, which is always empty? Vote yes on the lounge initiative. Grab a drink, grab a partner, and let's leave reading to the robots. See you on the dance floor. Back to you, Toastmaster.
What an amazing speech. What an amazing speech. Thank you, Toastmaster Deepak, for bringing this out. And kid you not, there are a lot of libraries that are closing and they need our help. And one day what happened, I saw Deepak's background with his real books. And being a bookworm myself, I texted him, I wanted to see now. And he gave me a Zoom link. I connected, and I think so. We talked for 2.5 hours because he gave a full tour of his library. And he has library in his first floor, in his ground floor. It's like books, 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 all over books. And trust me, all this experience that you have heard actually comes from books, not by seeing something. Because when you see a movie, you are seeing a director's direction. But when you read a book, you are the own director. You also feel that you can see everyone in the peripheral vision. That's how books are. So, in my dear Invictans, let's immerse in books. And if you need any help with the next book that you want to read, you can text me, you can text Ritesh, you can text Risaal, you can text Shireen, you can text Deepak, you can text everyone is a bookworm here, by the way. And it's amazing. Thank you, Toastmaster Deepak, and let's give him an absolute amazing feedback in the guest group. Yeah, and the background is so good. Yeah, this is also very good. But definitely, I love the Toastmaster Deepak, could you share me that wallpaper with me so that I can also have a Zen photography with the library pic? Thank you. With this, I give hand over to my next team motif, Toastmaster Risaal.
Next up, we have our third speaker, who is Toastmaster Paris. Can we have a round of applause for Toastmaster Paris? But before that, I would like to invite Toastmaster Yuvraj, who is his evaluator.
So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Toastmaster Yuvraj, evaluating the speech of Toastmaster Paris. The pathway is dynamic leadership. Title is 5 minutes. It's level 1, third speech, and the objective is to practice the vocal variety and body language. And I want to add some short description that why my target speaker selected 5 minutes as a title, because he wanted to tell the audience that what impact can 5 minutes make in anyone's life. And I would like to say all the best to my target speaker. Over to Timods.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yuvraj. Let's please welcome Toastmaster Paris. Paris, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, Toastmaster Paris.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests present here and present on the online platform. Let me ask you a question. How important are 5 minutes in your life? Just 5 minutes. Most of you would think it's just 5 minutes. 5 minutes of extra sleep. 5 minutes of getting late to a meeting. 5 minutes won't change anything. But let me tell you, it only takes 5 minutes to change an ordinary day into a disaster. Benjamin Franklin once said, you don't delay. You delay, but time won't. And I learned it the hard way. It all started at 5:30 a.m. in the morning when my alarm gone. Beep, 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 beep. And as a responsible adult, I did the same thing everyone does. Pressed on the snooze button and put that out and told myself, just 5 minutes. And those 5 minutes later turned out to be a chaos. I got up late and I ran out to the bathroom. I ran out to dress up and I ran out to pack my bags because I was getting late for my flight. I went downstairs and I realized I forgot my wallet. Again, I went back upstairs. I picked my wallet and then came downstairs and realized my phone's battery was just 3%. Again, I went upstairs, took my charger, plugged my charger to the phone, and realized again my few minutes were lost. When I went there to catch the cab, I realized that the Delhi traffic realized that it's the right time to test my patience. All over red lights, long honking, cars everywhere, red light and after another and another. And every time I tried to tell my heart just one thing. Somehow, can I save my 5 minutes on the next flight? Somehow, can I save some additional 5 minutes? I reached to the airport. And there, I absolutely picked my bag and ran like a movie style running with boarding pass in my hand, bags in my hand, crawling out here and there, pushing out all the passengers to catch my flight. And thereon, at the gate, the flight attendant gave a nice smile and said, "Sir, you're 5 minutes late." That time, everything went silent. There were no announcements, there were no noise, and I just sat down and realized those 5 minutes in the morning actually led to this delay. I realized that delay has a very bad habit of repeating itself one after another. Like dominoes falls once after another. That same thing happened to me. I thought that what's the difference between success and failure? And there was only one thing that came to my mind. It's not talent, it's not luck, it's the discipline that you maintain. Had I chosen not to waste my 5 minutes in the morning, I would have definitely caught up with my flight. And it was not just the flight that was missed. It was the important meeting that was delayed. It was the important discussion that I want to have with the client that was delayed. And the stress level doubled. I realized later on when my frustration came down, I realized that whatever happens, happens for good in your life. I had a deep thought that had I not missed my flight, I would have never got a chance to even realize that what this 5 minutes would have impacted into my life. These 5 minutes taught me very important lessons in my life. Now, whenever I have like alarm ringing, before pressing snooze, I just ask a quick question to myself. What happened when I was there at the airport gate? It was just 5 minutes delay. I learned the lesson the hard way. So today, Toastmasters, I would like to ask you a question. What are those important decisions that you have been postponing just because of 5 minutes? What are those critical relationships or the critical meetings that you have been postponing just for 5 minutes? Because 5 minutes doesn't make any difference. But trust me, fellow Toastmasters, 5 minutes is what makes difference. 5 minutes takes the time to catch your flight. 5 minutes is the time that you can save your relationships. And 5 minutes is something that can save your future. Over to you, Aditya.
Master Paras, what a wonderful speech. 3 of the speeches, it was very shaking because it's like wake up call for all of us. And absolutely, this has happened with me as well. So I was processing that and, thinking about that. Thank you for speaking about this. Let's take a moment to drop our feedback for Toastmaster Paris in the guest.
And in a while, I would also post the voting for the best speakers. I know it is extremely difficult. And I have also suggested you can only choose one because I know if I have not suggested that required option, we all could have voted for all the three. Please vote for the best speakers. It is extremely difficult and we actually got a majority as well, but that's wow. Everyone has voted, right? Thank you, Toastmaster Manali. Everyone has voted? What about online members? If you are thinking what is special today, this segment is special. Before the table topics, but after the speeches. And we bring a game for you, and let's see if you can guess it correctly. To know what the game is, Toastmaster Risaal.
Sure. Let me begin with the instructions. So we will be narrating a single stanza of a Bollywood song's lyrics, and that will be obviously in English. And we will have to detect which song is it, listening to the translation. You can also bonus sing as well if you would like to, but we'll be dividing into 2 teams, online and other team is offline. Looks like the strength is stronger over here.
Can we have like 2 offline, 3 teams here, 1 online, 1 something like that?
Yeah, we can do that. So the last 2 benches, brothers and sisters, why there is a seat between? Is it a fight point? You can join here so that we can have 5 and 6 and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6, 6, 5. That's all. Yeah.
Sure.
So
all the best. Brace yourself.
yeah, let's start with the first one. And I'll also note down the pointers.
Just a moment.
This would be for team A. And could you time for 45 seconds? They have to guess in 45 seconds.
Yes. Should I begin? Should I begin
Yes,
with
yes.
team A or
Yeah. Team A, please begin.
though I've never told you, but I am afraid of the darkness now. Though I've never shown it to you.
Ritesh,
I
yes.
say-
You have to say sing.
Beautiful. I'll give you a round of applause.
The second round for team B. Because if I do this, I might sing and do. That is my flaw. Therefore, this would be handled by Risaal. Because when we were practicing, I was actually singing as well. And she said, no, we can't do that. As per the rules.
Whenever I used to get bruised or wounded, your eyes used to brim with tears. Mother, oh my mother. Whenever I used to get bruised, your eyes used to brim with tears. With one gentle blow of your wind from your mouth, all my pains used to disappear.
Because the time I would be time.
Can we have some clue, please? Yeah, just scratching our heads.
Yeah.
It's wounded. It's a wound.
Yeah. It's actually very hard. Okay, I'll give you a.
It's a game, sorry. Next. In the best interest of time.
It's enough of hide and seek. Come in front of me. Your mom is tired.
Okay, 10 points for team B. Now it's for online members.
The heart is yearning that these shining days never pass by. The heart is yearning that may we never be without the company of friends. All day long, let there be lovely talks. We dance all evening, sing all night.
We can hear you.
Tip, and are we timing?
Yeah.
Okay. A tip. This is not particularly related to mother. It's about anything else as well.
It could also be friendship.
You can repeat it again. It's
Can you
without-
repeat?
Oh, okay. We already have said it.
So do we give them more points?
Yes, definitely. 5 bonus points for team B.
Are we saying that they are the winners, or do we have another round?
Yeah, we have another round. Team C, you have to buck up now.
Okay. The gusts of wind got upset with the weather today as the bumblebees looted the brilliance of flowers. Today, the way of life has changed a little bit, taking that as an excuse why I do not make my heart feel better. Why shouldn't I to pamper my heart? I think it's going over their head. And it's not necessarily related to mother.
First two lines.
Gusts of wind got upset with the weather today as the bumblebees looked at the brilliance of flowers. I'll give one tip. The actor was Sonakshi Sinha. Correct.
Sing.
I can't
You can just say the first line so that we all can hear it. हवा के झोंके आज मौसम से उठ गए.
Music. Please. Come on.
No. This is a game going on, but we all have to sing. In fact, I'll also ask Bhavani to sing because her voice is the sweetest as honey. So, Toastmaster Bhavani, start singing. हवा के झोंके आज मौसम से उठ गए, हर लू के शोके आज बदले आके दिख गई, बदल रही है आज जिंदगी की चाल जरा, ये बहार क्यों न मैं भी दिल का हाल जरा, सवार लूं सवार लूं सवार लूं सवार लूं. So next round for team B. This is just two more. Yeah. And team A again gets 10 points.
In this small heart, there is a small wish.
Wow.
Oh. 3 points.
Yeah. Team B 10 points. Manali is not only a singer, she hears so many songs because I can hear only sound and rumbling sounds coming from her in all the teams. Okay, now for team C. This is the final chance. Buck up, guys.
Easy one.
Yes, let's do some easy one for them.
Yeah, I had one in my mind, but then I changed it because I want to give something easy.
But you'll have to sing the entire song, Bhavani, Toastmaster Bhavani.
If I know it for sure.
If you get upset, who will laugh? If you depart, who will stay? When you're silent, there's this fear. Now, who will call me their own? You're the reason. Without you, I'm useless for no reason. I'm your friend. I'm your friend.
Actually, he already has planned the answer. Team C, fast.
I think it's तू जो रूठा तो कौन हंसेगा तू चुप. I don't know the complete song, but तू चुप है तो डर लगता है अपना मुझको अब कौन कहेगा तू ही वजह तेरा यार हूँ मैं.
Manali wants to sing it.
Yeah, Manali, please come. It's okay. We all have to come.
But she's really good at this.
Yeah. Come. हाँ सब गाएंगे. You are a very good singer. We have yeah.
At least you can sing it. Look at me.
क्या गाना है? One, two, three, go. तू जो रूठा तो कौन हंसेगा, तू जो छूटा तो कौन रहेगा, तू चुप है तो ये डर लगता है अपना मुझको अब कौन करेगा, तू ही वजह तेरे बिना बेवजह प्यार हूँ मैं, तेरा यार हूँ मैं. Thank you.
And we also have a singer now. So Team C could do that. But yes,
Do we have a
Team
clear
A,
winner?
yes, we have a clear winner. Team A, 20 points. Team C, 10 points. And Team B with 25 points.
Good job, everyone has done really well, and thank you for being a lovely sport.
Okay, now let's move on to our next segment, and we wish all of you, all especially all the guests, should join this segment as well. And it is an impromptu speech. So let's call our table topics master, Toastmaster Deepak. So we should turn this. Turn this. No, it's the table topics. Yeah. Should turn or not? Okay, fine. Let me get. Okay, fine. Yeah, Toastmaster Deepak, please. Stage is yours.
Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Can I see the audience? Can I see the audience, please? I cannot see the audience. In-person audience.
Or
Can we?
can I be your helping eyes? Do you want to see
Yeah.
them?
Like yeah,
Bit
maybe we
blurry,
can
I
move
guess.
if we have. It's a bit
Let me
blurry. Yes.
remove the blur.
Okay. It's auto zooming.
Yeah.
There is auto zoom as well enabled. Can you turn off that, please?
Not. Auto framing off. Yeah. Background portrait. Can you turn off the standard blur effect? None. Yeah. Now it's better. Is it fine, Toastmaster Deepak? Is it better now? Can you see the
Yeah,
audience?
much better. Yeah, much better, much better.
I'll
Yes.
just give you panoramic view.
Okay. Yeah, that would be great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Aman. All right.
Okay.
So, good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. Today is a very special day. Today is Mother's Day, and our Toastmaster of the day, both Toastmaster Sangeeta and Toastmaster Risaal, have done a fantastic work in terms of being prepared about the theme, engaging us with songs which were related to theme. And now we are transitioning into table topics, which is a session for the benefit of guests to enable us for being prepared for real life events like an interview where we are not prepared of ad hoc questions. And Toastmaster Shireen gave a fantastic demonstration of how to answer questions on the fly where you are not prepared on. We will not ask very difficult questions, hopefully, and you will be able to answer them. And this table topic section will enable you to be prepared for real life situations. So be ready, and you will have 1 to 2 minutes to answer those questions that I put in. And we will require uh, to have prepared like a Toastmaster at the start so that the guest can learn from them on how to answer a table topics. And I would encourage everyone to use the word of the day punctilious with your logic and be punctilious with your logic and delivery with even if when you are caught off guard. And in our professional lives, we often have time to dot the I's and cross the T's on our reports and emails. But in the conversation, we don't have that luxury. And table topics is your laboratory to practice being clear, concise, and compelling without a script. So this is a safe space to fail for everyone to laugh and most importantly to grow. And I have all the topics related to the theme of the day, which is Mother's Day. And these are all creative, imaginative scenarios ready for you. I hope you will participate and sharpen your wits and take the stage. So let's start with a Toastmaster. one experienced Toastmaster who have not spoken yet or don't have any role to speak.
We have a volunteer.
Anyone?
Sure. We have Toastmaster Shivani with us.
Wow, Toastmaster Shivani, welcome. I have not heard you for a long time, and it's great to have you. Okay, so Toastmaster Shivani, the Universal Mother Award speech. So you are the first person to successfully mother a colony on the planet Mars. Okay, and you are giving a televised address back to Earth. Tell us about the unique challenges of being a mother in zero gravity, from chasing floating toddlers to the difficulty of baking a Mother's Day cake in a vacuum. Okay, do you want me to repeat it or
Yes,
it's clear?
please.
Okay, so you are you are the first person to successfully mother a colony on Mars, planet Mars. Now you are giving a televised address back to Earth. Tell us about the unique challenges of being a mother in zero gravity, from chasing floating toddlers to the difficulty of baking a Mother's Day cake in a vacuum. Okay. Over to you, Toastmaster Shivani. All the best.
Thank you. I'll take a few seconds, guys. This is something I need to process. Toastmasters and guests, have you ever noticed someone who's just flying in the sky and is not able to just come on the stage or come on the earth to actually talk to you? Well, I have noticed it when I was in Mars, and I have actually seen everybody just floating here and there. That time, I could not even talk to someone easily because the moment I used to say anything, they were just being here and there, and we were not able to contact. But yet, uh, through steady efforts and all, we actually started communicating through maybe actions and through maybe louder voices because we could keep on floating. So that was actually very difficult for us at that moment. But I felt that now also the same things happen because how many times we all are there actually listening to people who are there in front of us also. Very few times, right? But the same things we need to do there as well, that we need to actually pay attention towards the people's expression, their hand gestures, and the way they want to express themselves, not only through their words and all, so that we can understand how what they actually want to communicate to us. And actually, the thing is that we cannot eat something also while just floating in the air. We cannot do a lot of things when we are just there in the air and not actually able to step out. But these things, when we are doing slowly and steadily, we'll be able to do just like we have done it here. I don't know what I've spoken, but thank you so much. Thank you, Toastmaster.
Let's give a big round of applause. Well done, Toastmaster Shivani. Thank you so much. And I cannot imagine floating in air and taking care of others, but you handled it well. So thank you so much. Now coming to our next table topic, I will require two volunteers, one online and one in person. So who would like to go online? So I would request if people who have not taken any role can take up the opportunity. From online, we have Toastmaster Tejinder Singh, guest Dinesh, if I'm not wrong, your guest. Would you like to go ahead? Yeah,
Yes,
Dinesh?
yeah. I can.
Okay. Okay, Tejinder. So, all right, let's have both of you. Look, we will come to Tejinder later on.
Unfortunately, I cannot start my camera because I am in office and I am in different location.
Are we having both the volunteers from online, or can we have one volunteer from offline as well?
Yeah, one in person, please. Yeah, who have not taken role. Guest if possible. Okay, cool. Your good name, sir?
Subodh Notiar. Subodh Notiar.
Subodh?
Notiar.
Okay. Guest Subodh. And Toastmaster Tejinder. Dinesh, we will come to you after in the next topic. Okay, cool. So Toastmaster Tejinder and guest Subodh, your topic. Your topic is, so Tejinder, so a person from 2026, the time travelers branch. So a person from 2026. So guest Subodh, you are from 2026, the year 2026. And guest and Toastmaster Tejinder, you are the great grandmother from 1926. Okay, 100 years ago. So so it's for just for fun, and also just to test your ability to handle challenges. You have brought your ancestor to a modern Mother's Day brunch. Explain. So this is a guest Subodh. You have to explain her why everyone is taking pictures of their avocado toast instead of eating it, and what a digital photo frame is. So you have to explain, Toastmaster Tejinder, who is your great grandmother from 100 years ago. You are sitting on a table, dining table, and lunch table, brunch, having a brunch with her, and everyone around you is taking pictures during eating, and your mother is not aware of this culture of taking pictures while eating, and doesn't understand what digital photo frame is. So you have to explain your great grandmother on what a digital photo frame is. Is that okay? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All the best, and over to you, guests Subodh and Toastmaster Tejinder. You
what
can
I
go
have to
ahead.
do?
You both
Sorry, Deepak,
you have
what I have to
you
do?
have to ask question. You have to ask questions. Think on 100. You don't know anything. Okay, as a great grandmother from 100 years ago.
Okay.
Can you start? Should I start? Okay. See, I think this is lunch time, and we are taking pictures, and we should focus on your lunch basically. So, actually, when you are eating foods, the distraction is the taste of food also. So you cannot imagine how the taste it is. So I just want to tell my mother, who is old age, because in the social media, uh, uh, we are showing the people whatever food we are eating, and where and we are hanging out, and sorry, I cannot.
Carry on. You're doing good. Carry on.
Subodh, I do not understand. I do not understand nowadays what you people are doing. When while eating,
Actually, I
while
want to
eating, we
explain.
cannot take the picture.
Sorry.
While eating, you have to concentrate on only your eating, not to take the picture.
Okay, I am concentrated not to take the pictures, huh? So,
but you have to concentrate on your eating. Our time, we have taken picture. We have to go almost 30 kilometers away from home to take the picture. And when we go, we only concentrate in picture, not in anything else. But nowadays, it's totally different. So I do not understand the philosophy of new generation.
Okay. Yes.
You have to speak to grandmother.
See, hi, Dadi. Actually, this is the fashion, and we have to explore our foods, how taste it is. Like see, this is a pizza. This is like a bread, whichever mixing the vegetables and mayonnaise and creams. So that's why I'm taking pictures. I want to show my friends. So whatever food I am eating. So ma'am, it is very, so Dadi, it is very important to tell us our friends and colleagues. So what food we are getting today. So it is very fashion to all group members how to show our lifestyle in routine life. So that is a very important to Gen Zs. So how to show our people.
So both in our life, whole of
Very
100
important
years.
to show the people how we are living our life in routine.
So in my whole life of 100 year, I have less than 5 photos. Only less than 5 photos, and you people has taken 100 photo right now, which you are not going to see. In our time, we see 5 photos whole life. You have to answer.
The current generation does not have answer for this question. That is the problem.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Toastmaster Deepak, you are not audible. You are not audible. Yeah.
Am I audible?
No, again
Am I
you are
audible?
not audible. You are
Am
breaking
I
in between.
audible now? Hello. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so thank you both, Toastmaster Tejinder and guests to both. It's very difficult to engage between multi-generation, but you did very well. Thank you so much. And clicking photos is, yeah, I think Toastmaster Tejinder, you touched upon a very important point. We use a previous generation might not have any photo or very few photos. This generation has 100 times or 1,000 times photos in the same day. So it's the change in generation, change on time. Okay. Now coming to the third and final topic, we'll require 3 speakers, two in person and 1 online. So guest Dinesh will choose you, and 2 in person who have not taken any role yet. Or guest. Okay. We have 1 person, 1 in person, 1 more. We require 1 more. Who? Okay, both. So your name, ma'am. Your name? Hello. Your name, please. I'm not able to hear your voice. Can you come little close?
Pooja.
Pooja. Guest Pooja and
Amit.
Guest Amit. Guest Pooja, guest Amit, and guest Dinesh. Your topic is all right. So the Mother's Day Shark Tank. So there are 2 kids. Okay, we have 2 kids. Guest Amit and guest Dinesh. You both are entrepreneurs. Okay, kid entrepreneurs. And the mom is mom investor. One mom investor. Mom investor is guest Pooja. The kids are pitching a revolutionary new invention to make mom's life easier. Example, a laundry folding robot or a silence on demand remote. The mom investor must decide if the product is actually helpful or just a ploy to get out of chores. Okay. So guest Amit and guest Dinesh, you are both entrepreneurs, kid entrepreneurs, and pitching a revolutionary new invention to make mom's life easier. Example, a laundry folding robot or a silence on demand remote. Guest Pooja, you are an investor, a mom investor. You have to decide if the product that guest Dinesh and guest Amit are pitching is actually helpful or just a ploy to get out of chores. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. All the best. Over to all three of you.
Should we use only these products only, or we can be creative and think?
You can come up with your, you are an entrepreneur, you can invent anything. You can sell anything. Okay, sell to
maybe
guest
I'll.
Pooja.
Yeah, I'll start. So, good afternoon, Shak Pooja, and I'm here to demonstrate a product I have been passionately working on since I got born. So, yeah, the product is this silencing on demand. So I named it silencing on demand. So it's a remote, but the thing is, even you do not need to have that remote in your hand. You can fit it in your eyes as well. So when you have kids around and you want to silence them, then you just keep your eye on them and just stare at them, and they'll keep silent. So you do not need to even do anything. It would be very handy to you. And I think it would be a devotionalized product because nowadays the main problem in social media, when we have social media around, is that our kids are focused on mobile and they get very what we call it, they throw tantrums a lot. So if you have this powerful device with you, and they'll not be able to see that device, that's a very like superpower. So I think once you have this device, once the people start using the devices, I think the world would be a much calm place, and I think it would be revolutionized.
Thank you, Dinesh. I'll carry forward from here. Like Mr. Pooja. Apart from this, we have another product. I called it Chugli Saheli. As the girls want and the women wants to do backbiting of others, and they cannot rely on others, and they want a friend with whom they can share anything. So we have this model that we have a robot. We'll sell it to you, and you can tell her anything about your friends, family, who is doing wrong, right, and it won't tell to anyone else. It won't leak your secrets, and it keep with it.
This is also robot.
This is also robot. And this is very helpful for you because it can calm your mind. And being a girl, you need to speak more and more. You need to do chugli to other more and more. So this is a good one, good product.
But I think first one is more
Convenient.
to me. And what is the price? What are the price for
It's only
this?
1,000 rupees.
Okay, and first one is
So yeah, we have kept it very cheap, just 30,000 only, and yeah.
very expensive.
No,
And
so
last
if
year
you
I have sold around 1,000 robots.
yeah, because the benefit you see, that would be immense, and the more time moms are spending with their kids, and the main issue they are facing this tantrum only. So if you get more time, you can use that time to gossip with your friends as well. So yeah, I think it would. I think 30,000 is a small price to pay for them.
My beta is 50 and my pure profit is 40%. So every 100 rupees you're investing, you will be getting 40%.
But I think first one is much convenient for me, so I'll go for first one.
And we'll also give you a child free so that you can use that you can experiment that and try our product. So that would be also one of the bonus we'll be providing. And we just need your 10% equity in that. So yeah, that's all.
All right. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, yes, Dinesh. And let's give a big round of applause to all three. Well done. Not easy to be handle sell something. So thank you, everyone. And you may take your seats. Thank you. And to summarize, I think we witnessed today space, mother in space, mother from 100 years ago, and a mother who is a shark and an investor. So mothers are like universal. I would say they are present everywhere, and each and every person is blessed if they have a mother around them. And I wish everyone, each and every one of you, a very happy Mother's Day, and take care of uh, of the most valuable person, I would say, around you, your mother, and give whatever you can give from your side to make her happy today and going forward. All the best, and back to you, Toastmaster Sangeeta and Toastmasters Risaal. Thank you.
Before we move forward, I am sending the votes. Okay, now the votes are there. Please select the best table topic speakers. We need more votes because it's 25%, 25%. Everyone is getting 25%.
On the way.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster. Not really.
Okay, then tell me about.
Well, I am planning to open a company. I would have a startup very soon, and I'm a Kathak dancer. I'm also a classical singer, and I really want to do a lot of things for different people. What do you do?
Wow, that sounds wonderful. Okay, actually, I am Risaal's mom, and I'm in a rush. I actually dropped her at the bus stop because she had a performance today. Never mind. Anyway, I also have to get to work after this, so I'm in a rush.
Oh my God, what burning!
Oh yes, I mean, yeah, I just had fever in the morning, but it's all right. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine if I just take a dose or something. But I mean, I listened to you, and that's so inspiring. You're doing so many things. It's very interesting, but it feels familiar. Have we met before?
I am you. 15 years back. Do you recognize me? You had all those dreams. But today, when I talk to you, you are just talking not about your identity, but your family. Where is that dream gone?
Yes, you're absolutely right. I mean, yes, I wanted to be the CEO after 5 years since then, and I also wanted to pursue my dance. And yes, all of these years, my responsibilities overconsumed me, and I forgot to be myself. I forgot that I was a person, and yes, you're absolutely
It's
right.
okay. You can actually introspect and take your own time. Because, yes, you have your own identity as well. And you sit back and relax, get time for yourself, and do everything that you have desired. Because that is what is you.
Yes, you're right. I think I should spend some more time on myself. And that, and your Toastmasters, and yes, and that is true because our mothers, while they are loving and caring, yes, we do understand that. But at the end of the day, they are people as well. They are persons and individuals with their own talents, dreams, and desires. So on this Mother's Day, let's vow with ourselves that we will ask them to rekindle their passions, to do something that they always wanted to do, and as mother, the motherhood and the role of mother is just one of the many identities that they have. So that's why let's go back home and let's just call up our mom and ask what they always wanted to do. Maybe ask them to join a class, a dance class that they always wanted to do. So this is what we wanted to, give the message with our skit.
And yes, the thing is, we tried very hard so that you all don't get emotional as well. Therefore, our next segment is on evaluation. Getting the goosebumps? Yes. So for that, let's call our general evaluator, Toastmaster Ritesh.
Thanks, Toastmaster. I heard a very interesting quotation yesterday itself. So they say, feedback is the breakfast of champions. Feedback is the breakfast of champions. Let's serve some breakfast or lunch to our prepared speakers. I would like to call Toastmaster Lakwinder for the feedback of Toastmaster Shireen. Over to you, Toastmaster Lakwinder.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ritesh. So, uh, hi everyone. Okay, I cannot see anyone from here. Uh, can we twist the camera also to the audience side so I can see the people? Actually, I can see.
Yes, there is one.
I'm seeing, if possible. If no, then okay. Yeah, it's better. Thank you. So, hi everyone. So, I am back with my evaluation. So, let's begin. Will we finally listen? What a motivating and connecting speech given by Toastmaster Shirin. She was very confident and convey her message very clearly and used hand gesture throughout the speech, which is very useful as a part of body language to keep the audience engaged. As per her objective, she did influence the audience very well by using her superb storytelling skills and creating an emotional connection with audience by using the words and topics which can be resonated with all of us, like earth, respect, caring. While telling the story, she used story of Thor very well, where she explained us how Thor was disowned by Odin, Thor father, due to his arrogance, overconfidence, and he was sent back to Earth by Odin without his power. And later he got his power back after after when he understand his mistake, and which where uh, she explained us like how important respecting, caring, and responsibility is. And when there is responsibility, when there is power and responsibility comes along with it. But as the speech was 20 minutes, the time duration of speech was 20 minutes, I felt the story can be a little bit longer to get the audience more engaged and later can be ended with the message. It helped those who don't know and not have not heard that story already. Her speech also connect with us emotionally as per the objective, where uh, uh, connect us emotionally and explaining us very important message that caring is a choice. And she has also tried to connect with online and offline audience. And when she was talking with online audience, it was like she was talking with me. So that was very much engaging for me as well, and I think for all the online audience as well. It felt like she was directly talking to us. She has improved it over the period of time while uh, doing all the uh, speeches and other roles, and which is actually very good and keep the audience active and help creating an emotional connection with everyone. Overall, it was a very good speech and very engaging speech. So over back to you, general evaluator.
Thanks, Toastmaster Ravinder. Now, I would like to call Toastmaster Aman for the evaluation of Toastmasters Deepak's speech.
Toastmaster Ritesh. Before I dive into my evaluation for the target speaker, I have two quick questions for all of you present online and offline. So the first question is, where are we? What's the location of the venue? It's a live. Okay, perfect. And second thing is pretty obvious. What is this in my hand? Notes. Notes. Okay, it's a bunch of notes. Thank you, everyone. So it makes me realize the importance of book and also the significance of the place where we are. And our target speaker, Toastmaster Deepak, spoke about book and libraries, its significance in such a beautiful manner that it resonated with all of us, irrespective of our age and what we do. Some things that I really loved about his speech was his effort that he has put in for this speech, starting with his outfit, the background, and also the entire scenario, the scenery of the mayor he had created. I would say that was a job well done. It was a dot. He has hit the dot, the I's, and the cross the T's, I would say. And second thing is that he has taken the feedback from the first speech and really worked on those things. Whether it was the conversation style, he was acting as a mayor, and then there was citizen, he was having conversation that was well done. Then vocal variety was there in his speeches. There was one point when he had to whisper, and he did that. And the third one was the stage movement. So many a times when we are giving a speech, especially online, we tend to sit on the seat with our comfort, give the speech, and then leave. But what I have noticed every time Toastmaster Deepak gives a speech, even though online he leaves the comfort zone, he leaves the seat, he goes back and he is fully visible and he gives a speech. This is one thing that we all should learn from the Toastmaster Deepak, whether we are giving speech or doing any evaluation. This is one thing that even I try to learn from him. So can we have huge round of applause for him for that? Although now coming to certain recommendations, I felt that the lag was creating little disturbance. There was some technical issues at his end, which was disturbing the flow. And second thing is the pace. I felt at certain place where he's mentioning something very important, he could have taken a deliberate pause in order to connect more with the audience. And third would be the timing. He exceeded time limit, and I can see the red card. I will quickly wind up now. So please be mindful of the timing as well. Over to the GE.
Thanks, Toastmaster Aman. Now, I would like to invite Toastmaster Yuvraj for the evaluation of Toastmaster Paras. Over to you, Toastmaster Yuvraj.
Time is money. So always value time. What a great speech by Toastmaster Paras. Energetic, confident. 5 minutes. When does what 5 minutes come in the mind? Sometimes we remember college days. Ma'am, 5 minutes, ma'am. Just only 5 minutes. We are doing the last question. In 5 minutes, where are you? I'm just preaching. Give me 5 minutes. He asked a question about the 5 minutes to engage the audience. There was a body language, stage movement, use of the props like phone, which is the best way to engage the audience, which I always mentioned in every evaluation. It was structured. He mentioned the quote by Benjamin Franklin that you delay, the time don't. This hook up the audience to understand the value of time and gave the difference between success and failure, which was quite motivating and inspiring. Recommendation, it would be voice modulation. There was a little bit voice modulation while talking to flight attendant. Well, just that. Thank you, sir. You are late. Welcome, sir. Eye contact was just missing with the online audience. If my target speaker could add the eye contact, it would make the speech bit interesting or take it at a next level. What I feel is that why the speech was interesting because of his confidence, energy, which I like the most. The second man of energy after Toastmaster Yuvraj, that is Toastmaster Paras. And he has the potential. He always sets stage on the fire so that the members can admire, and due to this, Toastmaster members can inspire. Overall, it was a great speech. Not use of any offensive words. It was completely engaging, interesting, and what I liked was the 5 minutes that hook up the audience. What is 5 minutes all about? It can be anything. To sum up, I would like to say that Toastmaster Paris has a potential and he should participate in ISC once he completes his level 2 because I know that he will strike the gold. Over to General Evaluator Toastmaster Ritesh.
Thanks, Toastmaster Yuvraj. So I would request the online and offline members to cast your vote for the best evaluator. Okay, thank you. So this is another crucial evaluation from my tag team. So I would like to invite timer, first of all, to submit their report. Yes.
So I am here today's timer. For prepared speeches, speaker 1, Toastmaster Shiri. Allotted time was 15 to 20 minutes and you took 17 minutes, 1 second. Speaker 2, Toastmaster Deepak. Allotted time was 5 to 7 minutes and you took 7 minutes, 45 seconds. Speaker 3, Toastmaster Paras. Allotted time was 5 to 7 minutes and you took 6 minutes, 10 seconds. For evaluator Toastmaster Lakhvinder. You took 3 minutes, 1 second. Evaluator 2, Toastmaster Aman. You took 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Evaluator 3, Toastmaster Yuvraj. You took 2 minutes, 32 seconds. For table topics, Toastmaster Shivani. Where is she? Yeah, Toastmaster Shivani. You took 1 minute, 50 seconds. Toastmaster 2, its guest to both, and Toastmaster Tajinder. You both took 4 minutes, 1 second. For our guest Pooja, guest Amit, and guest Dinesh, you all took 4 minutes. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Toastmaster. Now I would like to invite our R counter, Toastmaster Aman.
Toastmaster Ritesh, and now I'm here with my report, and I would say I'm pretty happy as our counter because our journey was really smooth, and we did not had a bumpy ride. So majority of the role players and speakers were on the spot when it came to the filler words. However, I noticed in Toastmaster Palace used couple of filler words like and ah. You can work on that. And I'm not exactly sure about Toastmaster Deepak whether it was the lag or he was on long pauses, unintentional ones. So although when coming to the table topics, now this is something we are not very much prepared for. So I could notice couple of hours by Toastmaster Shivani, guest. So both use couple of and so, and they can work on these things. Rest all it was pretty good. Over to the general work.
Thanks, Toastmaster. Now I would like to invite the listener, the grammarian of this meeting, Toastmaster Bhavani. Over to you, Toastmaster Bhavani.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ritesh. Good evening, all of you. So here's my punctilious grammarian report for today. The word of the day, punctilious, was used by Lakwinder. Deepak used it more than twice. Idiom of the day, dot the I and cross the T's were used by Deepak and Aman. Sorry if I've missed out anyone. Some of the phrases that were used, Risaal used music to ears, which means something very pleasant or satisfying. Caught off guard, which means being surprised suddenly or being unprepared for something. Set the stage on fire, which means to give an extremely energetic and immense. Some excellent vocabularies that were used today, which is cogency, that means the quality of being clear, logical, and convincing. Backbiting, which means negatively gossip about someone. Flora and fauna, plant and animal life. Overconsume, which means watch too much of something. Introspect, to look into your own thoughts and feelings. Some of the quotes that were used, time is money, so always value time. Feedback is the breakfast of champions. Overall, it was a great meeting with excellent use of vocabulary. Let's keep challenging ourselves to improve every day. That's all from me. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thanks, Toastmaster Bhavani. So I would like to call the listener of this meeting, Toastmaster Lakwinder. Over to you, Toastmaster Lakwinder. And now you can see us.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ritesh. While thanking my first listener, or everyone's first listener, our mother, I would like to ask few questions for everyone to see who was listening. So before I start, why I ask or why I thank our first listener, because everyone knows in our life the first listener of everyone on this planet is our mother. She was listening to our cries, she was listening to our tantrums, she was listening to our problems and our mistakes. And still, she was listening and still listening till now. Whatever happened with us, she listens. So she is a true listener, what I say. Okay, so to start with my questions and to check who was actually listening today. So my first question is, what suggestion Toastmaster Ritesh has given to save water? Anyone from offline team member? Toastmaster Aman?
We can reuse the water coming from the RO.
Yeah, you're right. Second question. Second from Toastmaster Deepak. So, Toastmaster Deepak was acting as a mayor of which place?
Maplewood.
I cannot hear you. It's
Is it Maplewood?
yeah, correct. Okay, another question. Which cartoon does the heavy lifting instead of book in which our for the kids nowadays? Which cartoon does the heavy lifting instead of books? It uh, again. What was the answer? I cannot hear.
Pepper Pig.
Yeah, correct. It's the right answer. Yeah. So that is the right answer. And the last one is where the Toastmaster Paris was trying to reach from online members.
Sorry, could you repeat?
Airport.
Airport. Yeah, that's the correct
Airport is the
answer.
answer.
The question was where Toastmaster Paris was trying to reach. Okay, so that's all from my end. Thank you for being a very good listener for today's meeting. Over back to you, Toastmaster Ritesh.
Thanks, Toastmaster Lakwinder. So I would request everyone to cast their vote for the best ox player. Then I will submit my final report. Okay. Yes, everyone voted?
Yes.
So I'm ready with my final report. I think I can start with the Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Shireen. I will always praise, and I'm now praising you that it's a smooth opening of our meeting. So meeting started at time. Core values were described. Vision was explained, and housekeeping rules were explained to all the online and offline members. T-modes. I think this is one of the most interesting session I have ever seen on the Mother's Day. Like you are acting like a child, acting like a mother, then you ask questions and you engage the audience through their songs. Overall, it was an interesting session. One recommendation is that whenever you're asking participants to play a game, the selection of song could have been much simpler than that. So I saw some people, I know it's very difficult from translate from English to Hindi. That's the core of that, but selection of songs could have been simpler in that way. Now coming to the tag team, Toastmaster Manali, she explained her role really well. Or in fact, she went into so much detail that she explained the role and the timing of all the participants. That is really good. And I think overall report was satisfactory from your side. Counter Toastmaster Aman. Aman started with an example, right? You're riding on a bumpy road, and so that you can easily relate, and that's shows the purpose for which I'm standing. So our counter, Aman explained her role really well, and also given her reports satisfactory. Toastmaster Bhavani, as a grammarian, we always praise you for your choice of vocabulary and choice of idioms. And it was a lovely visual you have shared with us. That is commendable, Toastmaster Bhavani. I've been carefully examining the words we share in Toastmasters. Right. I try to use somewhere, but my only request as a general evaluator is it should be bit simpler, right? So I can use it and people can understand it, right? So not to that extent, but in a simplest form. Toastmaster Lakhvinder, as a listener, you explained your role really well, and the kind of questions, simple questions, were really good, satisfactory. Now comes to evaluators. Toastmaster Lakhvinder, you explained the pathway, you explained the objective and the speech title really well. And in your evaluation, you try to cover every point, which is satisfactory. No recommendation, it went really well. Toastmaster Aman, the only hook when you come with the books, that you try to engage the audience and showing books, this is my target speaker. And it was a good entry. And overall, you explained the pathway, introduced the objective of the speech. It was satisfactory. Toastmaster Yuvraj, you also explained the role really well for Toastmaster Paras. Explain and given your evaluation, it is satisfactory. So overall, all the evaluation were really good from my side. Coming to TTM, Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Deepak, the topics were great, and I would say that the questions were really up to the mark, and it is related to the theme. People were really engaged in that, and the way you asked, you also engaged into that. So that is really good. Two recommendations from my side is when the introduction of TTM could have been shorter and simpler. And second thing is also I noticed during the table topic master, I will say one word, but I will not get into the detail. We should refrain from using gender biasness in Toastmasters. I hope you understand. So we should not use like something like that, something like this. So we should not do that here. Overall, a good presentation, and I'm satisfied with the with overall the today's meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ritesh. It was a well exhaustive list of evaluation. Really, it's amazing. I didn't feel it was your first time doing this. And this shows how much preparedness always comes handy. And with this, I have also posted the voting for the Big Four role players. You may now cast your votes. Everyone voted? Everyone has voted? now I got the majority as well. Let me write it. Before I share the results, I do have some announcements to make, and I'll make it quick because we are a little bit over time. I have observed as a president that we are still lagging behind evaluations. And because of this, we have planned to call a guest. And the next session, it will be a guest who will be coming and giving us all nice, amazing recommendations on how to evaluate all the members. I understand when we are here, it is very difficult for us to give exact recommendations, right? How can we remove our biases, our opinions, and then evaluate based on what Toastmasters has suggested, right? I have seen many a times we are giving more commendations, whereas as a spectator, we also understand a lot of recommendations that needs to be there. And it is just that we improve more. Because as your president, I really want everyone to be on the same page, going at the same speed we all are going. I do not want anyone to be lagging behind at all. Therefore, when it comes to evaluation, I have learned a lot from Toastmaster Deepak because I have seen his evaluations are very up to the mark. And he's also blunt with it. He never talks about himself in evaluation ever. He talks about this is the speaker, this is the best thing that is happening, and these are the commendations that requires without any kind of apprehensions. For example, today we have also seen Toastmaster Ritesh did that. So it was a wonderful job. I also understand it is very difficult for a lot of people to evaluate because we think, oh, what will others think? No one is thinking anything. When we are evaluating, we are also being evaluated. At the same time, when Toastmaster Ritesh is evaluating all of us, we are also evaluating him at the same time, right? If there is anything that goes overboard, we all have the rights to say and stop. Like, this could be done better. This could have little bit. We can have changed this, right? We do everything after the meeting. But why after meeting? Why not when we are in the meeting? Because of that, I have called one of our guest speakers, and I kid you not, he's one of the amazing person. He has won evaluation contest in district level as well. So past week you must have seen. So his name is DTM Abhijit Roy, and he'll also have a little bit celebration with us. But at the same time, if I want all of you to join, because even I feel there is a need from my side as well, how to evaluate properly without stating the obvious, like, okay, it is C, commendation, recommendation, and commendation, right? Because this is where I and Risaal, we were also talking a lot about, what are the areas that our members are lagging. Evaluation always comes on the top. So are you all happy with this fact?
Yes.
Okay. And not only this, the next, I am very happy to also say, the next month we have a guest speaker who has won the humorous speech in the district level at the first time. And it is very important because I know Toastmaster Deepak has taken humorous pathway, and he has aced it. He's already our mentor. But we also need a guest speaker where we all can understand how to be more witty in our own speeches, right? And for any other apprehension, if you want speech suggestion, we all are there. We all are there to improve each other. Therefore, even next month is planned, so you all are in for a treat. And with that, I want to complete the announcement. But yes, we have got the results, and I am very happy to do this now. Yeah, okay. I was going to say Pictionary. Anyway, okay. So the first segment, our best speaker goes to, okay, we are 5 minutes overboard. Are we supposed to give it to you? Toastmaster Paras. Now we have best evaluator. I understood everyone loves book because he came with books and you all have voted for him. Toastmaster Aman.
Power of books.
Yes.
My favorite word.
I seldom ask Toastmaster Aman, what are you reading next? And sometimes I also scold, I'm still reading it. And Toastmaster Shireen is also one of them. Have you changed your book now? Yes, it is. I have seen it. Now for best table topic speakers. Best table topic speaker. Actually, it was very difficult as well because I was seeing everyone is getting same number of votes. And then it's one with one vote, she's the winner. That's Toastmaster Shivani. Let me tell you for the guest who she is. She also won table topics contest. It was unexpected though. The next is we have best role player, the Ox role player. This was also very difficult because I was seeing like 25%, 25%, 25%, 25% in all four members. And with one extra vote, it's Toastmaster Lakwinder. Toastmaster Lakwinder, you have to come ASAP.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And now for the best role player, we have the big four. And for this, it's like our mentor, it's Toastmaster Deepak. Toastmaster Deepak, a lot of certificates are pending. Are you planning to come soon? Yes, we are hoping that you come ASAP. And with this, let's adjourn the meeting. But again, I had made a proposal 2 weeks back where we were trying to have a niche, a segment on either Wednesdays or Thursdays where one of the speakers can go and teach them whatever they have learned. And it could be like, if you see, there are advanced Toastmasters where there are no certain, right now we are following no sex, religion and politics, but there are advanced club which is meant to do that, right? But in our niche segments, we are, again, why to be offensive to others and kill the sentiments. So we are planning to start that very soon. So Toastmaster Ritesh, could you have a session on negotiation for all of us? Okay, so we can start. In fact, we have also had a word with Toastmaster Tanish. He can also explain us about more about cybersecurity. And let me tell you, because of Toastmaster Deepak, I got a promotion. Okay, so the AI tools that he guided me, my office people were like, oh wow, such a nice tools, and they were not knowing, and I was flexing because I am from a Toastmasters, this and that. Why to have all these things only to myself? Let's share it. So Toastmaster Bhavani is there for any embassy issues. If you're trying to go abroad, she is the one. So we all have each others to support, and let's start it very soon. By next week, we will give you the session by session list because I will personally talk to people and I can handle the sessions, and then we can have the sessions. Okay, with this, I adjourn the meeting. Thank you for coming, and our ritual. Come on, let's have a picture. First, Toastmaster Deepak can take a picture. So half of you can stand. Okay,
No,
we don't have that. Okay, we
All
can
come this
fire.
side.
We can do this. All who are good at spotting. Okay.
Some of you can come this side.
Can someone help me? Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, tell me when to squat.
Am I audible?
Yes.
I need help. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Oh, no. Just give me a moment. I am not able to capture. Just give me a moment, please. Sorry.
We have taken the picture, right? Okay, one screenshot is done. My knees are talking. They are like, enough.
Okay, done.
Yeah. Come.
One more time. Am I audible?
Yes.
Just give me a moment. One more time.
Your movement is killing my knees.
Just
I don't know.
done. I'm not. Okay, done.
Okay,
This is Ritesh.
yeah. So with this, let's end this meeting. Yes. Yeah. Okay. There is a screenshot. So you can just,
Save
yeah.
it.